Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I thank the Honourable Tunumbuna for the question. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I respond, I wanted to share with the members of the House and those watching us today that over the weekend we welcomed back our direct flight from Hong Kong, and today we are welcoming back Narita, Japan. This is a key milestone, not only for Fiji Airways and the tourism industry, but also for business, investments, trade, and the people of Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, in the sitting of January 2023, Cabinet endorsed the hosting of a Spartan Trifecta event in Fiji for a 3-year partnership, 2023, 24, and 25. The first Spartan event will be held from 9 to 12 November 2023. Honourable Speaker, Spartan is a series of obstacle races of varying distances, attracting a wide global audience from the fitness-minded to the seasoned elite athletes. Each Spartan event is held at unique locations that combines terrain and unique natural features like creeks and mountains, as well as man-made obstacles, a lot like a challenge. Mr. Speaker, sir, there are many ways to market a destination, whether it's a music festival, sporting, religious gathering, cultural events, or major conferences. We have done it in the past, and we have seen its benefits. So by bringing Spartan to Fiji, which is new to Fiji, we are showcasing our ability to host global events and reach global audience. Participants come in numbers, often with their families, and spend money in our economy. They then go back to the countries and share the experience, attracting more visitors and often becoming repeat visitors themselves. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have been working very closely with Tourism Fiji in the Spartan team in the lead-up to the November event. On February 6 this year, the Ministry signed an MOU with Spartan Australia, setting the framework of a partnership with the organizers. Mr. Speaker says, since signing the MOU, we are now negotiating the legal agreement, which will outline the responsibilities and expectations in the event delivery. As endorsed by Cabinet, we have now established a public-private sector steering committee made up of our ministry, the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Youth and Sports, Ministry of Itoke Affairs, Itoke Land Transport, Fiji Revenue and Customs Service, Tourism Fiji, Fiji Airways, and the Fiji Hotel and Tourism Association. Today, Mr. Speaker, sir, is the first steering committee meeting, and tomorrow, together with the Ministry of Itoke Affairs, we are undertaking a site visit to ensure all protocols are followed with respect to landowners. Additionally, Mr. Speaker, sir, Tourism has produced a Spartan promotional video, which has been released on their pages. We have also developed a page on the official Tourism Fiji website for all things Spartan, essentially putting out the message on why do Spartan in Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, an industry webinar online meeting was held last week with Tourism Fiji, Fiji Airways and the organizers, where we spoke about the event to more of the industry partners involved. 4 properties have already released Spartan packages. They are Vomo, Tropica, Plantation, and Marriott. So there's a lot of excitement. Mr. Speaker, sir, this year, we're looking up to 3,000 participants from Fiji's key source markets, staying throughout Nadi and the Coral Coast regions. Directly in terms of direct economic benefit, the event organizers, using its model, forecast total revenue of approximately $12 million per annum without multiplier. This includes an estimated $1.2 million in spend by the event organizers and $10.8 million in participant spend. Now, if you take a very basic calculation based on an estimated 3,000 participants, staying at least 4 nights, we are looking at approximate return on investment of $9.3 million. This looks at departure tax, accommodation, food and beverage, transport and airfare, and this is without applying any multiplier. On media value, as I mentioned, the event has been forecasted on Q1 media value of $2.750 million. Fiji will be the exclusive trifecta location for Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific. So great marketing exposure for the Fiji brand. Like other major events, the event will be showcased through strategic television advertising, broadcast, social media campaigns, and etc. Indirectly, local suppliers and communities will be engaged in construction, catering, apparel, electronics, transport, and entertainment. The event will look at various locations such as Sambero so that we spread the benefits and exposure. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry will continue to work with the SPARTAN organizers through the steering committee to ensure that the event delivers maximum exposure and benefits for Fiji. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.